FATMAN is the tragic tale of three troubled souls: Santa Claus, Billy, and Jonathan Miller. Firstly, Billy is a serious overachiever, speaks with absolute precision and professional cadence. His mannerisms are as immaculate as his suit, and he's absolutely ruthless. It doesn't matter to Billy who gets hurt, because he's obsessed with being a winner at any cost. And Jonathan Miller is a professional hitman in Billy's employ. He's cunning, calculated, but not without emotion. He adores his pet hamster, and his twisted profession is born from childhood trauma. He gets almost as much screen time as our titular character. Speaking of which, Santa, going by Chris, is a gruff working man running an unsustainable business. He's burnt out, depressed, and tired. He sees society trending in an uncomfortable direction for his sensibilities, and it just sucked the merry spirit right out of him. He still does all the things Santa does, and knows all the things Santa knows. He's just exasperated. He ends up agreeing to a military contract just to make ends meet. The story kicks off proper when Billy receives coal for Christmas. He is, after all, a naughty boy. He swears vengeance on Santa and hires Jonathan Miller to kill our favorite childhood mascot. It's a slow burn, and we spend most of the runtime learning the intricacies of the characters and their mindset. I was curious how the premise could justify a feature-length narrative, but the filler really is the fun part. It helps establish the stakes for everyone, from Captain Jacobs to Herman the Mailman. That makes it all the more exciting when we finally get to the endgame and see guts fly. FATMAN naturally withholds most of the violence until it would be most impactful as well. The edgy tone is in constant, beautiful contrast with the source material. I mean, it's Santa, but it's also a supremely twisted drama where Billy threatens an innocent girl because she dared to place higher than him at the science fair. All of it is treated with unflinching gravitas, and the humor arises naturally from the absurdity. Also, the phrase "Santa drives a Ford" is entirely accurate in this film, which is very special on its own. It is true that the film demands a certain level of investment in its concept and characters, else the slower scenes won't hit right. But there's such certainty and creative passion behind every aspect of the production that I can't imagine being anything less than enthralled. The character conclusions are all natural consequences of what we see, and without the holiday theming, it would be a pretty standard adult drama fare. Exceptionally well executed adult drama fare, though, and one could argue that's the entire point. The tonal dissonance of Santa with these established tropes and violent shootouts is never overwrought or excessively cartoonish. It's nailed just the right gritty atmosphere, which also ensures that if you have a high suspension of disbelief, like me, it's serviceable as a thriller just as well as a comedy. It had a goal, it achieved that goal with glorious precision. End of story. Good job, FATMAN. Hey, it's the end of the video. Did you know I have a Patreon? It's true. If you grab certain tiers there, you can directly influence what content I make next. Or you can just offer general support. Both are lovely, and some equally lovely people are already signed up. People I will list for you now. My wonderful supporters are iPompous, Anonymous, Jay, Marth Sinclair, Mighty Minimalist Power Rangers, Sam Anderson, and Some Call Me Anto. A link to the Patreon is in the description. Thank you all so much for your time and thoughts, and I'll talk to you in the next video.